Okay, today we're going to be doing our Chapter 13 review test in preparation for the Chapter 13 test. Will you please make sure you have this printed out in front of you so that you can work on it with me, and that you have some scratch paper and obviously something to write with. There are several times throughout this video that I might ask you to pause and try one on your own. So be prepared to do that as well. Number 1. For numbers 1a through 1e, select yes or no to indicate if a rectangle with the given dimensions would have a perimeter of 50 inches. We are given 5 different rectangles right here that we need to decide if they have a perimeter of 50 inches or not. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Please take out your scratch paper. Let's draw the first rectangle. It says that this rectangle has a length of 25 inches and a width of 2 inches. And we need to find the perimeter. This is a perimeter problem. Perimeter was think of it like a fence. You add up all of the sides. So if this side is 25, this is 25, and if this is 2, this is 2. Make sure you have that written. If you need to pause the video to catch up, please do. My next step will be to add them all together. 25 plus 25 plus 2 plus 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 3, 4, 5. The perimeter of this shape is 54 inches. Now my question said, mark the ones, mark yes if it's 50 inches, no if it's not 50 inches. So is the perimeter of this rectangle 50 inches? No. Let's look at B. Draw yourself another rectangle. This time the length is 20 inches and the width is 5 inches. Remember, in order to do the perimeter, we have to add up all of the sides, so let's fill in our sides. If this is 20, that is 20. If this is 5, this side will be 5. Rectangles have opposite sides that are equal. Perimeter is adding up all of the sides. 0, 0, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50. Is the perimeter of this rectangle 50 inches? It sure is. We can mark yes. Will you please take a minute to pause this video and do number C, D, and E. You can hit play after you are done and then check your answers. For C, you should have got yes. For D, you should have got no. And for E, you should have got yes. Fix your problems if you got them wrong, and reach out if you have any questions. You will see that we have crossed off all of number 2, and we are ready to move on to number 3. Again, you are going to want some scratch paper for number 3. I don't want to cover number 4. There we go. Number 3 says, match the dimensions of the rectangles in the top row with the correct area or perimeter in the bottom row. Remember, perimeter is our fence, area is what is inside. So let's draw our first rectangle right here in this first box. We have a length of 5 centimeters and a width of 9 centimeters. Let's first find the perimeter. We're gonna find the perimeter and the area of both of these the perimeter and area of this rectangle. Perimeter is adding up all of the sides. When you add those up, you'll get 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I have to count out loud too, otherwise I get it wrong. The perimeter will be 28 centimeters. Area, remember, is base times height. We don't need all four numbers, just our base and just our height. So 5 times 9. 5 times 9 is 45 centimeters squared. Remember, area has the squared. So let's take a look here at our boxes and see what we can match it up with. Some of them are area, some of them are perimeter. You will only match one box here with one box down there. So area of 36, no. Perimeter 22, no. Perimeter 30, no. Area 45. We did get 45 as our area, so we are good to connect this box down to that box. Let's just do one more really quick. Let's do this one. We have 6 centimeters and 6 centimeters. We need the perimeter and we need the area. Perimeter is adding up all of the sides. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. That is also 6 times 4, which is 24 centimeters. Area is base times height. Base times height. 6 times 6 equals 36. Let's look at our answers up here. We have an area of 36 square centimeters. Hey, that matches. Let's just make sure nothing else matches. Perimeter of 22 centimeters, no. Perimeter of 30 centimeters, no. So we can go ahead and connect those two. Please take a minute and pause the video, solve these two, connect the dots, and then hit play to check your answers. Okay, I hope you have found your answers. This rectangle will have a perimeter of 22 centimeters, and this rectangle will have a perimeter of 30 centimeters. Remember, for all four of these, draw your rectangle and find perimeter and area. Find both so that you know what you can match it up to. Okay, we're looking at number 4. Kylie puts a large rectangular sticker on her notebook. The height of the sticker measures 18 centimeters. The base is half as long as the height. What is the area? Let's draw this sticker. She had a rectangular sticker here. The height of the sticker was 18 centimeters. The base is half as long. Half as long means we need to divide by 2. On your test, I will give you what the base is. Let's hurry and figure it out. 0. Oops. Looking at my chart, how many times can 2 go into 18? It can go in 9 times. So 9. Our length, or our base, is 9 centimeters. Okay, I will give you that second measurement on your test. I apologize I didn't for the review. The question is, what area of the notebook does the sticker cover? We need to find area. Area is base multiplied by height. So we have 9 times 18. You can't look at your multiplication chart for this one. You will have to write it off to the side. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 162. The area of this rectangle is 162 square centimeters. If you need to pause these and go back, please do. Or if you have questions, please ask me. Number 7. Amy and Bert are drawing plans for rectangular vegetable gardens. In Amy's plan, the garden is 13 feet by 10 feet. This is Amy's plan right here. In Bert's plan, the garden is 12 feet by 12 feet. That is this one. Amy's plan, Bert's plan. They're both doing rectangular vegetable gardens. For numbers 7A through 7D, select true or false for each statement. The area of Amy's garden is 130 square feet. Remember, area is base times height. So we need to do 10 times 13. You can't look at your chart for that. Will you please pause the video and figure out what 10 times 13 is? Ten times 13 is 130. So is the area of Amy's garden 130 square feet? It is. That is true. The area of Bert's garden is 48 square feet. Now we're talking about Bert's garden. Remember, area is what it asked for. Area is base times height. And we have 12 times 12. You can look at your chart for that one, and you will get 144. Is the area of Bert's garden 48 square feet? It's not. We decided it was 144 square feet, not 48. So our answer is definitely going to be false. All right, C. Amy's garden has a greater area than Bert's garden. So here's our area for Amy's. Is that bigger than Bert's? No, it's not bigger than Bert's, so it's going to be false. Amy's garden does not have a greater area than Bert's garden. D. The area of Bert's garden is 14 square feet greater than Amy's. We need to take the bigger one of 144 and subtract our smaller one of 130. 4 minus 0 is 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Is the area of Bert's garden 14 square feet larger? It is. All of these had to do with area. Make sure you read close to know if it's asking for area or perimeter. Moving on to 8. A farmer planted corn in a square field. One side of the field measures 32 yards. What is the area of the cornfield? Show your work. The important thing here is that this is a square. The farmer planted a square field. Hopefully you can see my scratch paper. Here is his square field. One side of the field measures 32 yards. What is the area? Think about what we know about a square. We know that in a square, all 4 sides are going to be the same length. Now we can find the area. Area equals base multiplied by height. Here's a base, here's a height. 32 times 32. Please pause this video and solve 32 times 32. you should have got 1,024. So, the area of the cornfield is 1,024 square yards. We are skipping number 9 and we are skipping number 10. Number 11. I apologize, we have to go fast. Big videos do not upload very well, so please rewind and rewatch if you need to. The diagram shows the dimensions of a new parking lot at Helen's Health Food Store. This is a combined rectangle. We just learned about combined rectangles. Use addition or subtraction. We're going to use addition because that's what I taught you, to find the area of the parking lot. We need to split this into two different rectangles. Go ahead and draw your line right there. This will be rectangle A, this will be rectangle B. A. The area is base times height. Your base is 40 and your height is 20. Please solve 40 times 20. Pause the video and solve 40 times 20. You should have got 800. That is the area of A. Now let's find the area of B. Area equals base times height. Our base is 30 and our height is 10. Please pause the video and solve 30 times 10. You should have got 300. Now we can add those two together. 800 plus 300. 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8, 9, 10, 11. The area is 1,100 square yards. Good job. We are skipping number 12 and we are skipping number 13. Only a few more to go. 14. Miss Bennett wants to buy carpeting for her living room and dining room. Here is her living room and her dining room. This is another combined rectangle. Explain how she can find the amounts of carpet she needs to cover the floor in both rooms. Then find the amount of carpet she will need. She is filling this up with carpet. Do you think that is perimeter or is that area? If you said area, you were right. Perimeter would just be putting something like a fence around this room. But she is covering the floor. She's filling it in, kind of like the pool I talked about in one of my other videos. So, she needs to find the area of the living room and the dining room and add them up. So let's just mark this A and B again. Area equals base times height. Will you please pause the video and find the area of A? You should have done 20 times 20. And when you solve 20 times 20, you should get 400. Will you please pause the video and find the area of B? Actually, I hope you haven't paused it yet. We need to know that this is 10. So write that down on your paper, then find the area. You should have multiplied 10 times 15. And when you multiply 10 times 15, you get 150. Now I'm not done. I need to add both A and B together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. The amount of carpet she needs is 550 square feet of carpet. 15. Lorenzo built a rectangular brick patio. He is putting a stone border around the edge of the patio. Let's pause right there. He's putting a border around his patio, kind of like a fence. Is that perimeter or area? This is going to be perimeter. The width of the patio is 12 feet long. The length is 14 feet long. I gave that to you. How many feet of stone will Lorenzo need? We need to find the perimeter. Perimeter is adding up all of the sides. If this is 14, what will this be? 14. If this is 12, what will this be? 12. Sorry to shake my camera. Okay. Let's add those up. 14 plus 14 plus 12 plus 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many feet of stone will Lorenzo need? 52 feet. Good job. All right, flip to the back. We have 2 questions left. Which rectangle has a perimeter of 10 feet? Mark all that apply. There is more than one correct answer. Will you please pause the video and find the perimeter of each of these shapes? Okay, I hope you actually paused it and found the perimeter. This would be 10 feet. This would be 14 feet. This would be 10 feet. And this would be 20 feet. Which ones have a perimeter of 10 feet? A and C. These do not. We're skipping 17. 18 is the last one. Trisha is cutting her initial from a piece of felt. Trisha, T is her first initial. For numbers 18A through 18C, select yes or no to tell whether you can add the products to find the number of square centimeters Trisha needs. So she's going to, let's look at A. 1 times 8. It looks like she divided right there. So she's going to find the area of this one by doing 1 times 8. That looks right. This 5 times 2. 5 times 2. That looks like it will work. That will give her the area. B, 3 times 5. She got a 3 here and maybe a 5 here, but those aren't even part of the same rectangle, so I'm not sure that's going to work. 1 times 8. 1 times 8 would work for this rectangle, but 3 times 5 would not work for that one. That would be a no. Now let's look at our last one. 2 times 5. Okay, 2 times 5, that gives us that rectangle. I'd say that's probably good. Then 1 times 3 and 1 times 3. She decided to split it here and here, and she did 1 times 3 and 1 times 3. But she missed a section right there. So when she adds all of these up, she is not going to get the correct answer. There is only one that works. 1 times 8 for the top, and 5 times 2 for the bottom piece. I apologize that we had to go so quickly. Please rewatch the video, pause it when you need to, and complete the review so that you are ready for the test.